Merry Christmas!
Oh.
Merry Christmas, welcome to the Friday Fancy Christmas special from the Bottled Imp.
Exciting. Oh, he's off.
Exploring the realms of fantasy.
Hey, my name is Ken Boyter and this is Julian. Yes, welcome to the Christmas show. We thought we'd do something slightly different this time for Christmas. And the Friday show, really. Yeah, what are you enjoying there?
This is a nice cup of green tea.
Christmassy green tea.
Christmassy green tea.
Basically, anything is Christmassy if you just put the word Christmas in.
Yeah.
Anyway,
this close to
you
Christmas.
Did you get the joke on that?
I didn't neither got it nor read it. Nor...
Well, let's have a look.
Why are police officers so strong?
I don't know. Why are police officers so strong?
Not going to try, are you? Not going to try.
No.
Not going to try and work it out.
No, well, okay.
Because they hold up traffic.
Oh, brilliant.
And the charade movie is Jungle Book, which is not...
We could have acted that. You can't just...
So there we go.
That's rubbish. Isn't it charades?
Charades? Charades?
I've always said charades.
Charades. That's very English.
Yeah.
Charades is probably American.
Charades.
Tell us. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, Merry Christmas
what
to
are we doing here?
I don't know.
Sitting in our little imp lounge. Look at us.
I know.
It's all cosy with our
like
Christmas
Bert
lights.
and Ernie.
Like Bert and Ernie. Yeah.
Is that
what you doing, Bert?
Is that awkward?
Yeah.
It looks a bit awkward.
Okay.
Let's not ever do
so
that
again.
again.
What are we going to... Whoa
Hey,
there.
this is falling apart.
What are we going to...
We are going to be doing... We're going to be watching... We thought what we'd do is...
We're going to just sit and watch a film.
Yeah, basically.
What fantastic episode that is for you
guys.
guys.
It's Christmas, and you know you got your mince pies. You got your... No, I've got mince pies. You got all... You know, it's all lovely and warm, and you know it might be snowing outside, and you go, oh, let's settle down and watch a film. What should we watch? Should we watch Elf? Should we watch Miracle on 34th Street? Should we watch It's a Wonderful Life?
Yeah, how lovely and festive and Christmassy. What are we
We've
going to
gone
watch?
for Krampus.
Oh, right. What's that then?
This is, as you can tell, look, it's a horror film. It's a horror. It says you better watch out. See what they've done there.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's still in its cellophane.
So.
I've never seen this.
I've never seen it.
No.
I think we were going to go to the cinema and watch it when it came out.
We did.
I had to review it for this
I think
channel.
it was last year it came out.
But we never made it.
Yeah, we just couldn't be bothered. He couldn't be bothered. I'm busy man. Busy. Yeah, so we don't know anything about it apart from the fact that it came out last Christmas, I think it was. And I've just read here, dysfunctional family. So it sounds good already.
Okay.
So yeah, so we're looking forward to that. We're going to be watching that. But before I do that, well, I've also I got a Christmas card this morning and cover up my address. Got my Christmas card this morning that came through the post. I don't know who it's from.
I'm just going to open a Christmas card, random Christmas card. I got a Christmas card.
Did you? I'm just showing off.
Work. Don't make a big deal of it.
I've got friends.
God dear.
I've got friends. Have I?
Is it from some celebrity?
It's nice.
Is it from Tom Vessel?
Tom Vessel.
What's his name?
Tom Vessel.
Tom Sherrard. What?
Oh, that's there you go. Yeah.
It's not actually to you, is it? It's
no,
to the previous
to the
occupant
next
of your flat.
No, it's not. It's from Tina, my good friend Tina. So thank you for that, Tina.
Happy Christmas, Tina. See, if you guys had sent us Christmas cards, they could be read out on the channel.
Exactly.
Anyway, so look what a spread you got. My side of the table has just got a sound recorder and a cup of green tea. Your side of the table, if you could see this,
I've got mince
you've
pies.
got loads and loads of stuff to eat.
Well, I thought it's Christmassy, and I do like cheese.
You've got cheese and crackers.
I thought I'd go for a favourite cheese selection. What have we got in here? We've got French Brie, we've got mature cheddar, we've got red Leicester, we've got Wensleydale and cranberry. Wensleydale.
Okay.
That's Gromit and Womit. What? Gromit. What's his name? Wallace and Gromit. Not yet. Gromit, Wallace and Gromit. It's Wensleydale he likes. Yeah. And blue cheese. So I got that.
Done well.
I got Pringles as well. They're very Christmassy, and you know they're Christmassy.
Yeah.
Because look, I got pigs in blankets. You're a vegetarian.
Yeah, I'm sure those Pringles have never seen a real ingredient.
No. They've certainly never seen it.
But there's probably meat in your mince pies.
Probably.
Because they're vegetarian mince pies.
Yeah, they're proper mince meat.
No, I mean, even I know they're not mincemeat in them, but mince pies often have
they are
some kind of animal.
I've looked on the packet. They are vegetarian.
Oh, right,
okay.
Yeah, well,
I'll double check, but but more importantly, I'm going to be cracking open the Witchwood Brewery Gold Hobgoblin.
It's as if they sponsored the show.
I know.
Which they don't.
If you're watching. We've got more shows coming up. No, I do like a bit of this. I had some the other day.
Oh, Ken.
It's lovely. What?
Before we've got to get into this film.
Oh, yeah. What's going on?
Look.
Exciting.
What have we got here?
What have you got me? Hey!
Yeah, look at this.
Strangely enough, I've also got you some presents as well.
What?
Yeah. Should I hold them up or should we do one at a time?
Are we going to do these now?
Yeah.
Should we do these now before we watch the film?
Yeah, because then...
We're going to watch the film, but you're not going to be forced to watch it with us. We'll then cut to the end, where we will then talk about the film.
Skip to the end.
So this isn't going to be... I know you think we like the hour and 40-minute episodes. This won't be that long.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to make it that long while I am.
We're
going to be talking about Krampus. And,
one present is for you.
Okay.
One present is kind of... not for me. One present is kind of for us, or for... It's for the Bottled Imp.
Oh, okay.
So...
Well, do me.
Okay. Okay.
That sounded wrong, didn't it? I'm liking your Christmas wrapping paper. Look, yeah. Little animals, all dressed up like they're humans.
Yeah, like animals should be.
Oh, hello!
There we go. I like the title.
Brilliant. It's good, isn't it? Peter Nimble. Oh yeah, Peter Nimble and his fantastic eyes.
That even might have me reading it. Yeah. It's a good title, isn't it?
I like in the sort of feel of it, the weight of it. I like
the multiple pages of it.
I like the fact you can flick pages over and then read the next bit.
Big text with big gaps between. There's not much. They padded this quite small book out to be a big.
Yeah, it's J.K. Rowling effect. That's what it is.
Oh, did she do that?
Well, no. She just wrote a lot, so the books were thick.
Right. So they.
And then they were all kids' books now got to be long.
Right.
So obviously,
but that's not long because there's like double spaced.
Yeah.
Anyway,
task Julian to pick out the floors.
Happy Christmas.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. I shall be reading that definitely. I love that title. Right, shall I do you one as well? Yeah, oh sorry.
Do me one.
I'll do you one as well.
What you got a present? What?
Yay!
Look at that. What's that?
Hey.
Star Wars wrapping paper.
Star Wars wrapping paper.
Star Wars wrapping paper.
Yeah, Christmassy, look.
Oh yeah.
Got little snowflakes.
Because there's snowflakes on it, it's Christmassy. Other than that, it's just really Star Warsy.
Pretty much.
Shall I open this now?
Well, yeah.
Wow, it feels a bit like a jigsaw puzzle. Let's hope it's not.
As if I would do that to you.
Should I just be brutal and just... Oh, what? You actually brought me... Oh, my God.
There's no getting away from it. There's no getting away from it now.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look what I got. Look what you got me.
Look what I did. It's the Dungeons and Dragons starter set.
What?
You don't know how to take that, do you?
Wow. You've got to show... gratefulness and excitement, but at the same time you're kind of...
You can return it to eBay.
So this is basically a present for the channel, is what you're saying? Like
kind of.
You here.
Yeah, kind of.
Because this is just so you force me to sit and play it,
and we film it. Yeah.
One of the comments was,
Yeah.
Get me to play this for the first time with Ken and film it.
And I think it's a grand idea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, seriously, you will love it. You will love it.
Is that a good idea, guys? Write in the comments.
It is.
Should we do a sort of playthrough of me attempting to play this with Ken?
Yeah. I reckon. I can DM.
I should bring in, because we were just talking about the fact I do have, believe it or not, a Dungeons and Dragons set for when I was a kid at school, old school.
Second edition, I believe.
Sort of box, second edition. So what edition is this?
This is 5th edition.
Oh right, so it's a shame mine's not a first edition. That would have been good.
Yeah.
And it is just basically a sort of few pamphlets and some stuff. So this is much more nice.
Yeah, you get dice in this one.
Yeah, I think I've got some dice. I might have. Yeah, I think I've got dice and I've got all the stuff. But yeah, thank you. Well, thank you very much. Right. That's lovely. And here's a present you will find equally. In fact, I'm quite glad you got me this because
you thought
because this won't feel so
right
so awkward then.
Is it a pair of pants?
How would that benefit the channel?
Me in pants. There's been a lot of requests. There hasn't been any. Right,
we could always swap.
We could what?
Well, when you open that, we could swap.
What? Swap what? Pants.
No, swap gifts.
Oh, I see. Okay. Is this a picture of you in pants?
What is that?
What is this?
Get that out.
This.
There we go.
Right.
Now we're in business.
This is okay because last time I got Julian
this novelty clapperboard.
I didn't know it was novelty.
You can't even really write on it without ruining it. It's not
sure.
real. It's a toy
Why?
one. It's
'Cause
probably
black.
got Hollywood Productions written on the front. I'm
Nothing
surprised
wrong
it
with
hasn't.
that. Made in China.
You have to use chalk, which I'm not a big fan of anyway.
He doesn't like that.
It's not even a proper chalk surface, so the chalk probably wouldn't come off. It's basically for putting on the bedroom wall and thinking, oh, look, I'm a filmmaker. Anyway, but it does the job. That's what it needs to do.
And he does
This, on
do
the
it,
other
right?
hand, is a bit more of a professional clapperboard, which you
Right.
can dry wipe and just
Okay.
change the things. And we
Talk
can
us
actually
through
write
it.
information in. We can write the details in, and they could come off easily with a. If you don't use a Sharpie.
And is this just for looks? What's all
That's
this
to make
about?
it look pretty. It's like this. It's a
No,
colour
no,
thing.
isn't
So
this-
well, we don't need the colour bars, but
No,
it
but
does
you c- is that
help
so the-
when you calibrate the episode, when you colour balance the episode and stuff. You can just get a reference, a colour
Right.
reference of those.
So what's
things.
roll? What does that mean? Like cheese?
Well, when we change the film roll
what,
on the
what
camera,
we've got for lunch?
Yeah,
Is that what
yeah,
it is?
yeah.
Ham,
Yeah.
cheese for you.
Don't worry about all that. All we need to do, all we need it for is this, really, which is why we don't ever
Well,
write
let's
anything on
hear
that.
this.
Look at that.
Oh, I'm not sure
See, we've
that-
got a magnetic bit.
Oh, is that as nice? Do the other one. Hang on, right, you judge.
Doesn't matter how nice it is.
No,
It's just got to show a
no.
peak.
I prefer that sound.
Anyway.
Anyway, I am grateful. Thank you very much. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I got
basically for the
this.
show, and that's kind of for the show
How
as well.
cool is that, though?
Well, yeah, maybe. No,
Anyway.
brilliant. And then I did get you another one.
What?
Yeah, but you won't be able to guess what it is.
No.
Hope we're all out of focus there. There we go.
What? Oh no! Oh, you didn't.
What? It's
Because
not.
that feels too heavy for wine. You've been on my Amazon wish list.
No.
Ah,
Just a...
you little star! This is
I don't know if it's the right one though.
drink sensibly, kids. This is.
All in one go. 'Cause
Oh right, no, it's not the right one. But thank you. It's still nice.
well, they didn't have it. I couldn't
It's
find the
still
right
nice.
one.
Was it not on that Amazon?
And
thing?
when I couldn't, but I couldn't get it because it wasn't Amazon Prime.
That's still
I
very
couldn't get
nice.
it in time.
No, that's very generous.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I thought, well,
and that's a big bottle as well.
Yeah.
That's a big bottle, so that will last a whole evening.
Yeah.
Captain Morgan's original rum. Yeah, no, the one. This is nice, but the one is the spiced rum.
Okay, but there was another one that was special reserve kind of rum.
There's
There
a,
was
I think the one on my
Christmassy
wish
one.
list. Yeah, there's a dark.
But there was
spice
one
gets
that
very
wasn't.
cool.
Yeah, that wasn't either of them, and I went.
Oh, right.
I'll
No.
just get the classic.
This is still very
Good.
nice. Thank you, lovely.
Good.
You can't go wrong with booze.
You can't, because I'm going to crack this open now.
Shall we watch this film? Are we done? Shall we,
I think
should
so.
We, should we
Yeah,
get on with
this
the
is
film?
basically the Bottled Imp's Christmas party.
This is the Christmas party.
Yeah.
We thought this is good. We can just sit down. We can just enjoy ourselves. Although I've got to edit this episode afterwards.
Yep.
and get it
Whereas
uploaded.
I don't, I can get as drunk as I like.
Okay, see you on the other side of Krampus.
Nah.
Oh.
How we were going to survive Christmas with 12 people stuck in a house with no heat and no electricity.
Or food.
There's plenty of leftovers, Howard.
Beer it is.
It's the weirdest thing. There's no cars, no people.
How long can this keep up?
We heard something on the roof.
The hell's this?
St. Nicholas is not coming this year. Instead, a much darker, ancient spirit.
Those are hooves. Elk or a goat?
What kind of goat walks on its hind legs?
His name is Krampus. He and his helpers did not come to give, but to take.
Yay. That was Krampus. I was saying it wrong.
Krampus,
Surprise.
Krampus.
Krampus.
Charade.
To be fair, let's call the whole thing off. What? What? Is that nice?
It's all right, and I'm not
Yeah.
a mince
Mince
pie fan.
I'm not a mince pie.
Should
fan
not have
either.
drunk all that Captain Morgan's
No,
during that
no,
film.
a little bit irresponsible. Of
Ah.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
Oh, we're going straight into it.
Straight in. What else have
Well-
you got? Have you got something else to do? What are you doing?
Well.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It left me going, yeah.
It's interesting, wasn't it? I don't know. Didn't know what to expect of it. It was either going to be... It's only a 15.
It's a 15.
So it's a horror, but these days horrors at 15 can still be fairly full on, I think. But
regardless of whether it's a 15, a PG or whatever, or an 18, it still needs to have good character and good story, and it had neither.
It was very...
It's just generic.
It was sort of generic and traditional, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was kind
tick
of...
the boxes, feuding family, tick. Let's set it up like it's all kind of, it's just going to be a normal
It started
Christmas.
like a sort of, it started like a kind of 80s, John Hughes type family Christmas film, like, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation or something like that. Family and their big lovely American house. The relatives all come and they all kind of don't get on because there's slightly more rednecky relatives come along and their way, and these are kind of nice middle class relatives.
Yeah.
So, and the aunts and everyone not really getting on and not really appreciating what Christmas should be all about, which is about love and family.
Is it? Yeah.
And so obviously, it centres around a kid, doesn't it, who is all upset.
A bit upset. And he's written a Santa note, dear Santa, blah, blah, blah. But he's also quite sweet because he says, I wish, Mum and Dad would get on a bit more. And I wish Auntie, like the sister,
I wish
who's got the horrible kids,
such a hard life or something.
Yeah, and so it's very sweet. But then the kids, his cousins, like Nick the note, they read it and try to make fun of him. And then because they make fun of him, he then rips it all up and throws it out the window. Yeah. And hence the magic occurs.
Yeah. But then it's just a whole bunch of people sort of trying to sort of survive. Well, not even getting killed, but this is the thing. Your classic horror film is a bunch of youngsters stuck in a cabin in a wood or something, being picked off one by one in gruesome, violent, gory ways. Okay, that's your full-on sort of standard, basic, run-of-the-mill horror movie concept.
And it can even
Scream,
do that.
they all do that. All these films, however, where they take the piss or whatever, they get picked off one by one. It was very unclear into this whether they were being picked off one by one. You never actually saw anyone really be killed. You just sort of cut away and a bit of a scream and stuff. I constantly had a feeling that no, they're all going to be reunited.
They're going to be all right,
I mean, we're not bothering about spoilers with this. Don't stop now if you're going to watch this film because we're probably going to give away stuff. Yeah, not that there's anything to give away.
The thing is, it really.
So there's no real gore in it, so it's not that kind of horror film. It's not a slasher movie,
and it wasn't clever enough to be something where you go, oh, okay, I didn't see that coming. That was a great twist. Yeah. None of the characters were likeable bar one or two. The old granny was probably the most likeable one, and she was the wise. Yeah, but she was the wise sort of one where you go, oh, there's something going on, and she knows stuff.
Yeah.
And so I quite like that archetype, but everybody else, I was like, yeah, kill him off. I hope you don't.
Well, they did that thing, don't they? Which they do in horror films, where you have characters that you're supposed to not like very much. You have the bully uncle, or the little kids that are just nasty and they nick the kid's letter and read it, and act like this. So we're primed not to like them, so we know they're going to be killed off, and we're not bothered when they are killed off because they had it coming.
Yeah, but then it's almost like I want to be afraid. I kind of want to be in their shoes, so I want to experience. Oh no, Krampus is coming. That's like winter's coming. Krampus is coming. I don't want to be scared. Whereas if I want them to be killed, I then want him to come and break into the house and want them to I want him on his side. And the thing was, they were trying to do both. They were trying to do where you got the more sympathetic characters that you wouldn't want to be killed off, then you got the ones that you do want to kill off.
But that's what you have in every horror film. You have the protagonist, the main characters. You don't do horror films, do you?
No, but what I would suggest is somebody like our good friend Guillermo del Toro, who did Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh, him, yeah. Didn't know what you were saying for it. I thought you were just making noises.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He can do a clever horror film. He does it where there's an actual proper.
But then there was a trailer for his latest one on the beginning of this, and we don't know whether he can. Crimson Peak or something like that.
Yeah, I've not seen that.
So we'll have to watch that. But he did do that when he used to write and direct and pretty much budget and fund his own back in the early days. Now he's gone a bit studio Hollywood over to America. I don't know what this latest one like. It may be run of the mill. Generic.
But I just felt that, it's almost like, they've written all the cliches down, and rather going, right, we won't do any of those because they're cliches, they've gone, right, have we fitted all of them in?
I was swapped mince pie all over the carpet.
It's alright, he's doing hoovering. Vacuum cleaning.
It's your turn to do the vacuum cleaning.
No, yeah, I did it last week.
I think, in a nutshell, it wasn't original.
It wasn't original, but I didn't care enough. anyway, it just wasn't good enough. Even if it wasn't original, it then even wasn't good enough.
But that's because they start off with, excuse me, speaking with my mouth full.
Rude.
To start off with, they didn't have a original interesting script.
Yeah, and
so you didn't have that to go on with, and then it was done. It was but it was probably this was released in 2015.
Yeah,
it was out in all the cinemas at Christmas time, so it was a major Hollywood production. So it was gonna be a bit like this because you don't get interesting films unless you do independent, low budget. Someone's got a script. It was written and directed by.
I guess it's paint by numbers, isn't it? It's filmmaking by numbers. I don't even know who's. But
it's written and directed by someone called Michael Dougherty.
The acting was pretty good.
He wrote Superman Returns. He wrote X-Men 2. He didn't direct these. I think he wrote these.
Yeah,
he wrote and directed Krampus. I don't recognise any of the other things he's directed. So he's done a bit of writing for some major films, and then obviously written this and
but it's generic. It's too generic.
It's like,
and the thing is, it's got Krampus. That's the title. You barely see him. He kind of crops up near the end. But I wanted his backstory. Why didn't they set it in like?
But that's because it was a traditional, unoriginal film where you have this foreboding evil presence.
Yeah, but you don't know anything about
rustling past
him.
quickly the camera, and you go, "Oh, what was that?"
But
all
to
these
me,
tricks,
that's boring. We've seen that.
Yeah,
I want to know about Krampus. I want to know. You know, we did our last Christmas special, 2015. Where I actually researched Christmas and the meaning of Christmas and found this Krampus character and was really intrigued by it. They could have done such a brilliant origin story of Krampus.
About you researching Krampus, discovering about him, and thereby unleashing his spirit and chasing you down and killing off all your family and friends.
Yeah, well, I don't like to talk about that, to be honest. That's quite an emotional subject. No, but that could have been good. You know, set it in Lapland or wherever, and you have Santa Claus, you know, Father Christmas and Krampus falling out, and that's why that, you know, whatever, do something original.
Well, they attempted a little original sort of twist, and this is a sort of clue to that at the end, you know.
Oh, okay.
You know, we won't give a spoiler of that. You can watch it if you want to. The best bit in there, it wasn't enough to save the film and to make us go, "Oh, that was actually quite clever."
Yeah. Because by then it's too late. I literally...
The bulk of the film is a family of people fighting against all sorts of Christmassy munchkins and gingerbread men and Krampus to an extent.
Yeah,
but trying to get them in the house.
Didn't even really fight them.
We don't even really know whether they're killing them off. You know, they get... The odd character gets dragged away and you don't really know what becomes of them. And you know, are they being killed or not? We're not seeing them being dismembered. So it's not that kind of horror film. It's not a sort of gore fest.
The best bit about
which it probably should have been.
For me, was the little animation they had in it.
Oh, yeah, there's a little backstory, wasn't there? There was a little backstory to the grandma, that was all done in what looked like sort of stop motion style animation, a sort of CGI though.
Yeah, but that was nicely done, and
all the creatures and the dolls and Jack in a Box monsters were nicely art directed. They were nicely created. That style.
I'll give them that. But then I think it really didn't know what it wanted to be, as in.
I think
there was part humour in there, but not enough humour.
It wasn't like a Gremlins, which was obviously sort of. It was a bit like Gremlins. It was basically a bunch of people protecting themselves against these creatures.
I'll let you into a little secret.
Don't say it. Don't say it on camera.
I've never seen Gremlins. I know. I missed it as a kid and then never watched it.
Oh dear.
And the thing is, I do feed them. I've got one.
Have you ever watched Blade Runner?
I feed. Have I ever?
So I'm just throwing some films.
Blade Runner is one of my favourite films.
Have you seen the trailer for Blade Runner 2?
No, I haven't yet. I've saw it on Facebook.
Okay, we're going off tangent. We've got to wrap this up.
But I do want to see Blade Runner, the sequel. And, well, because there's 2 or 3 novels that came out that were sequels written by Jet Black, I think the guy was
Jet
called.
Black.
Yeah, I think that was the author. I'm not sure.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was Jet Black?
Yeah. Well, somebody Black or Jet. I can't remember.
Well, Jet was a gladiator. Jet Black was probably one of these sort of kung fu movie, sort of Jet Li Black.
But I started reading the sequel and just didn't. Just wasn't as good.
Anyway. We've got. This is why these episodes do go on for an hour.
Yeah,
we haven't even been timing how long we've been rolling.
No, but
there's not much to say about it, is it? Well, yet again, we've picked a doozy of a film to watch. Doozy meaning not good as opposed to good.
Yeah, a doozy day, doozy do. The thing
waste
is,
of time, really.
I hate to say, I wouldn't recommend this at all. I wouldn't bother.
There are better films out there to watch if you want this type of thing. It didn't bring anything new to the genre.
No.
It didn't bring anything new. It kind of brought something new to the Christmas film because it did. Yeah. What I liked about it was it did start like a sort of John Hughes Happy Christmas, that whole Home Alone style.
Yeah, but there's too much of it.
Have you seen Home Alone?
I've not seen Home Alone.
Okay, so anyway, that kind of... Have you seen National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase?
I don't know if I've seen that one. I've seen one of them.
Okay. So anyway, it sort of started like that, and then it could have gone really dark and gritty because it led us into that. Oh, it's going to be like this sort of.
Yeah, I wanted it more fairy
dark
tale,
and gritty, but it wasn't. It was trying to be too safe. It was trying to say, we've got to keep this a 15. We've got to keep this a family film, but a horror family film.
Strong
so there's no gore,
it says.
Little bit of blood, no legs being pulled off, no actual people being killed like a proper, cabin in the woods or a kind of
Evil Dead. But it wasn't even scary, and I didn't even care for the characters.
No, we didn't. No,
That's why
the film.
It didn't work. Okay, like The Others. Have you seen that?
Yeah, The Others was clever though.
That's what I'm talking about.
Clever ghost story.
What's
clever
the one
idea.
with
Clever.
Icy. I know. I
Dead
can't give.
people.
Yeah.
Well, the Icy Dead
Spoil
People.
it.
Well, that's not a spoiler.
Isn't
That's
it?
a famous line from the
I
film.
know,
Icy
but-
Dead People.
yeah,
It had the
but
same actress
Is
in
that
it.
the? But
Played
that
the
was
mum.
the
Toni Collette.
twist.
Well, he sees dead people.
Yeah, but
no, the twist isn't that he says all the way through the
Oh,
film he sees
does
dead
he?
people. If you don't
I've
know
only
the
seen it
strap
once.
line, you don't know the catchphrase "I see dead people."
What film was that again? Sixth Sense.
Film of your life.
That was
but
that
the
was
Sixth Sense
really
was very
good.
disappointing to me because I knew what I didn't know what the twist was. I guessed what the twist was right from the beginning. I knew there was a twist. And I kind of watched it going, well, that's obviously the twist.
Oh, okay.
Therefore, when the twist came around, I wasn't like, oh my god. I was kind of like,
okay, but that was still a good film in terms of production value.
And who directed that film?
Oh,
it's called M. Night
Shyamalan Dong.
Is that M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong directed that film?
Oh, and actually, we're talking of Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Yeah. Shwaddy Waddy, the biopic, is
directed by Shwaddy Waddy by Shyamalan Ding Dong.
No American boys.
No, they won't know that at all. The Village. The Village, have you seen that one?
The Village, another M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. Yeah. Well, I like that.
That
one.
was
I
good.
Quite like that one.
I think I guessed the twist on that one, but I still liked it. And that's what I mean by you can build up tension, you can build it up if you invest in the characters, if the character's good, if the characters seem real and believable.
And if you have a good script.
And you have a good script.
You can only have good characters and good... If you've got a good ultimate foundation of story, excuse me,
exactly.
The men's buyers appeared on me. It's Captain Morgan's. And then you have within a good script is good round characters and you invest in stuff and but then you have horror films where you don't really invest in the characters, you just have stereotype characters. You have the people you don't like so much, the people you do like so much, they either go on a journey and they all end up loving each other and the bad people learn a lesson and whatever, or they all get picked off one by one. It's all
maybe
what it was
why...
generic painting by numbers sort of lame horror.
But maybe I don't watch enough horror, and I think maybe it's because I think they're all like that, but they're not.
Well, we shall make you watch lots more horror.
We should delve into the horror side.
Proper horror films.
Yeah, well, like
exploring the realms of
other
horror.
Yes, and on that bombshell.
How was your Golden Hobgoblin? Was it like a like a sort of yellowy golden?
It was wet.
The review of the last one was a wet golden yellowy drink or something. Watch our 100th episode.
Yeah, 100th episode was a blast. It was lovely. But more importantly, I ate far too much cheese.
He did eat a lot of cheese.
And I'm very, very stuffed. I'm quite sleepy actually as well.
So, well, shall we wrap this up?
Let's wrap it up like a Christmas present.
Okay.
So,
see you in the new year.
Grab your thingy.
We've got some interesting... Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll we've got some shows in the
coming up.
Some shows in the new year.
Hopefully, if we can be bothered to do
maybe even some new type shows.
Yeah,
where we get
we're
around
developing a few new shows. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
I pin your eyes open like in Clockwork Orange. Have you seen Clockwork Orange?
Yes, I've seen.
God for that. Pin your eyes open and make you watch horror films. Okay.
I'm scared. Oh, we've also just to say that the Fantasy News show will be returning in January.
Yes,
at
no
some
Fantasy
point.
News show. Well, you wouldn't realise that because we missed Wednesdays. We didn't have one on Wednesday. Anyway.
Yeah.
It will be back.
And other things. Anything else we need to say?
Happy Christmas! Happy holidays!
Happy holidays to everybody.
That's the politically correct way of saying
it. Whatever. Happy Christmas. Happy holidays. Hope you have a lovely time. Relax, chill out. Drink if you'd like to drink.
Yeah.
Obviously. and play plenty of fantasy
sensibly.
board games as well.
Oh yeah.
Board games is the perfect time.
Like Dungeons
Like
and Dragons
Dungeons and
starter
Dragons.
sets.
Yes.
Because I'm an experienced Dungeons and Dragons player, so that's a bit insulting. So I've actually got an original version
Yeah.
2.
Have you read
Mark
all?
2.
Did you read all the way through?
I probably read the first page when I was a
Yeah,
kid and
exactly. And went, this is too complicated for my little noggin. That's what you thought. Ready? Merry Christmas!
Oh,
Hey!
what? That's
Fiery
so
blanks
disappointing.
again. Gee. That's it. Every single time I've nearly fallen over.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Evil.